Hey there friends, how's it going? I'm Ben Snow and today I have some not so great news to discuss with you. The upcoming additional updates and features to Hogwarts Legacy this summer unfortunately won't feature any new story or quest expansion. What are we going to be getting instead? And whether or not the recent push for live service contributed to the cancellation of any new major material for the game, we will discuss in this video. Now, this info came directly from Hogwarts Legacy's community manager, Chandler Wood, who said in a tweet, "We are thrilled that you are all excited for the free update of Hogwarts Legacy this summer. We love seeing all the guesses and hopes for what will be part of this update, and while we are not ready to talk about it yet, I do want to set some expectations for what we are working on. Our original wording of additional updates and features for the game was very intentional. This update is a small way of us showing appreciation to our players for the amazing reception of the game." Now, the good news is that a DLC featuring the Haunted Hogsmeade Shop Quest will come to all platforms for free. I'm extremely excited for those who haven't played this quest yet. It is no doubt one of the best dungeons in the game. It has a unique story, enemies, and its own theme. Now, for those who have played this quest, it looks like the update might not seem as exciting. However, within the wording of this update is a small way of us showing appreciation to our players, potentially may imply a new cosmetic pack with new outfits, potentially some new conjurations for the room of requirements like a holiday pack, and possibly some new features like photo mode and new game plus. I personally don't need too many reasons to go replay a game that I liked, and Hogwarts Legacy is no exception, so even little updates like this are much appreciated, though of course a new spell or a quest would have been very nice. But the recent push for the live service games from Warner Bros. Discovery might have been the reason for the developers to not release anything major for the current game and save it all for the sequel. The recent statement of JP Perret has left a lot of fans worried that the next Hogwarts Legacy game might turn into a low-quality, microtransaction-packed Fortnite copy-paste. But in reality, it actually seems that WB wants to keep the AAA single-player core of their existing projects while allowing for more content to come post-launch. If that is the case, this form of live service would look similar to how Ubisoft has implemented it in recent Assassin's Creed games, where we'll get the main single-player game of Hogwarts Legacy 2, and right away we will become aware of the future content that will be added to the game on seasonal basis. Just like Assassin's Creed Valhalla had Yule celebrations, River Raids, Ireland and Paris expansions added in their own seasons, so may Hogwarts Legacy get a separate Ministry of Magic and Azkaban expansion, or a new seasonal quest where perhaps we visit a different school like Ugadoo or Durmstrang, or go to a Quidditch World Cup. Having this version of live service, Hogwarts Legacy will only benefit from it, and as a result, give us more post-launch content. The reason behind the absence of a DLC right now is probably to save these ideas and implement them better in the next game, which sucks that we have to wait longer for the content. But at the same time, it makes a sequel a bit more juicy. And honestly, I'd love for that to happen. That's literally what we wanted, more content. Of course, we wanted it for the current game, but it seems that live service wasn't something that was initially planned. And right now, instead of battling for the player retention by releasing $30 price DLCs, they wait a bit longer until they can charge a full price for the second game and also have all of those additional features planned for the future. That should be paired with the fact that the sequel is promising to be much bigger and better than the first game. A fellow content creator, Andy Reloads, asked the developers a few questions about the potential sequel during his early hands-on review session in London. And in reply, he got a comment that if there is a Hogwarts Legacy 2, it'll be similar in terms of progression to Jedi Fallen Order and its recent successful sequel, Jedi Survivor, which looks like it has dramatically improved upon its previous title. Also, when he asked Moira Squire whether or not she could continue writing the story for a sequel, in reply he got, "Absolutely. There's a lot of different directions we could take the story." I wish I'd asked the same question myself during my hands-on review in Los Angeles, but it all makes sense. They already have the whole castle and the map built. Their combat is very satisfying, and the story has established some really well-written characters like Sebastian, Ominous, and Natsai Onai. Now they can use all of their assets and higher budgeting from an incredible $1 billion sale and build upon what they built before, while vastly expanding the current mechanics and features and implementing everything they wanted to bring to the game initially. And combined with all the recent job listings for positions at WB and Salt Lake City, leaves me quite optimistic about the future of Hogwarts Legacy and possibly other new Harry Potter games that can start popping out and becoming satellites of this new giant. Now, there's more to discuss about this topic. There's no doubt we have entered a brand new era of this franchise, and in order to stay informed with all the recent news and updates on the Wizarding world, it is a good time to subscribe to my channel. Now, I would like to hear your thoughts on the recent news. What would you like to see in the new update and features this summer? Leave it all in the comments. A hit on the like button would be much appreciated. I thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Butterbeers on me.